What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking another NBA trade rumor, and this one will go into multiple parts, but the first one that I'm going to be talking about, which is the one I think is least likely, is Jabari Parker to the Utah Jazz. Now, the Chicago Bulls, from the make of this video, just recently faced the Utah Jazz, and he made a comment that said that he would be willing to play with the Utah Jazz, which obviously sparks up NBA trade rumors. And of course, with him having a year averaging 14.7 points per game, around 7 rebounds and 2 assists, averaging around starting minutes, but not really becoming a star through most of the year, shooting around 45% from the field, and about really a bad, as far as where he's usually at 29.5% from 3. Now, this can obviously be a huge loss as far as the way that he's been playing. Now, of course, as we all know from his days in Milwaukee, he's obviously coming off of those injuries that he's been having, and that's another really sign that really could affect trade value within him, of course, along with his contract. Now, of course, he had 2 ACL tears, both in the same knee, one in his rookie year and one just about 2 seasons ago. So if we really look at that, it's very much he's injury prone. His production's actually down this year, which makes this very hard to believe that this is actually a consideration for it. And the other thing is, of course, many people questioned when the Chicago Bulls signed this contract, which was the $20 million a year. But the one thing I will have to say to look up for is next year will be the 20-year million, but it's a team option, which most teams will probably turn that down, including the Chicago Bulls, if they keep a Jabari Parker. Now, there's many reasons why this trade, of course, was just going to become up as far as a rumor, with him saying a comment like that, and of course facing the Utah Jazz. Obviously, that's going to spark up a rumor just like this. And once you have a situation like this, it's really going to go down to 2 different things. Why is this also going to happen? You're also going to be talking about the fact that Jabari Parker is probably very frustrated, especially with the drama surrounding the Chicago Bulls. And like I mentioned before, out of the 31 games played, he's only started out of 17 of them. And that mostly was because of the starting of Bobby Portis over him, and them changing their minds on that after, of course, Bobby Portis went down with an injury. So he's obviously probably not really happy with the role he's in. Of course, his lack of production may lead the Bulls to wanting to trade him, especially considering the fact they probably won't use that team option if it comes down to it. The other part is the Utah Jazz are the 9th seed in the West, 23 and 21, which obviously they're in playoff contentions right now. They're tied with the 8th seed, really, with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I don't see them messing up with the production of their team. Now, the other thing is, with that $20 million, to make this trade, it would have to require one of these 3 players. If it's a 1-player trade, which would be Rudy Gobert, Ricky Rubio, or Joe Ingles, which are obviously all high-end players for them. And I don't see them making a trade with these players. Now, maybe they would make a whole multi-team player trade, maybe with a Jay Crowder or somebody, but I really don't see it. But guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are on this trade. Do you think the Utah Jazz would be willing to do this trade? And if so, tell me if you think so. But I'm going to make another video on this, and if you want to be up with that, make sure that you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Power of the Greek Army today. And as always, this is Sparta.